Hi.
Hello.
I
Hello,
had this whole
Clarice.
little Bob Ross intro planned and I couldn't do it.
It's okay.
Here we go. I've covered the canvas and cleared gesso. We're going
But I
for
was
some.
gonna do his little. Thank you for joining us and inviting us back into your home. Blah blah blah, or whatever he says in the beginning.
Well, we're here once again. It's me and Jade. It's during our staycation.
That's
and
also Seth.
That's what I was going to
Oh,
say, yes.
okay.
Seth is also joining us for this episode.
I don't have to be in the staycation. I understand if I'm not desired.
No, you're welcome in
You
our
are.
staycation.
You're invited. We don't just have random people sit down and record. We invited you here.
You are welcome, my child.
Which, by the
Except
way,
for you're not really my child.
since you were invited here, if you're a vampire, you have to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just because I'm pale, huh?
You probably say that to all the pale white boys.
I'll have you know that not even Phoenix Sun could tan my hide.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. You just end up burning all the time.
Yeah. So, guys, in case you don't remember, in the last episode, we got to this new island, and, no, I'm just kidding. So, we had some footage that got deleted. We didn't make very much progress, but we did figure out how to get 2 new travel books. And so now we have access to Fiji, which is this one. I guess we haven't got any things yet for it, and Soggy Island. Yep, and that's pretty much it. We got some diamonds. And things. Yeah. So was that your thing that you wanted to talk about, Jade? Was the Bob Ross thing?
No. So recently I listened to, it was more like a rant, but I listened to this video on YouTube.
I will turn that down. Keep going.
That was, I think it was called Duncan Trussell's Epic Spiritual Rant or something like that. I don't remember the name of the exact video, but basically, Duncan Trussell was going off on, how words and negative thinking patterns are basically curses and become curses.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how you can do these brain exercises to try to help break out of those curses, out of the curse that you were stuck in. And like it was basically like talking about choosing which window you want to, you're like changing the window of your perspective, and like how even if you don't believe it, just pretend like that the world is fucking awesome and like everything is good and the world is just like this really great place, you know? And it was basically like talking about how you need to like be careful because you could unintentionally spread a lot of spread negativity and spread negative thought patterns, and just, you know, be careful about what you're saying and what you're spreading around, because your words like just trigger thoughts for people and it like internalizes in you too. And it's just talking about how, you know, you can choose how you perceive the world and being more mindful of that. And I think that's really cool.
Shit.
And you just busted up that science, son.
Hey, Jade. Do you remember the time you were driving with Grandma and she took out that fence inside of that hippie bar?
Yeah, I did. It wasn't it was a hippie store, and it used to be a bar.
Okay. You want to tell the story? No? Okay.
I mean, there's not much to tell. I just had her take me to a hippie store when I went and visited her, and she accidentally like ran over their iron fence, but like the fence wasn't like bolted into the sidewalk, like you could just push it, you know, to move it. And then she went in and was just like, oh no, the hippie store was next to a bar. That's what it was. And then
Okay.
and then the lady was just like, oh, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Or it used to be a bar? I don't know. Anyways.
It was years ago.
It was
Wait,
years
she
ago.
ran into a bar with her car and the lady said it happens all the time?
She ran into a fence with her car.
Oh.
Yeah, they're little.
But I can't remember if there was a bar next to the store or if the store used to be a bar.
Oh, you're stuck.
I was gonna say, like, your grandma, like, hit a bar with her car.
And everyone's like, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it
hit
happens.
She ran over an iron fence with her car. And she pushed it because it wasn't, like, bolted into the ground or anything. And she, like, pushed it, like, way out of the way. And then the lady was, like, just really nice about it. And was like, oh, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. And, like, people run over your fence, like, all the time. Like, what?
Now you gotta find Uncle Kapuna.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully we're gonna be able to canoe.
Yeah, you gotta find Uncle Kapuna. Try that house.
But did you have any... Like,
Have any what?
like, what do you think about, like, the... Like, what I was talking about, how...
Yeah, I think the grandma running into a fence was
No.
probably bad.
That one. The one before that.
Bob Ross is definitely the best painter.
Is
Was that the uncle dude you wanted to get your canoe test from?
Nah, it's just an old guy in a chair sitting in front of a portrait of himself.
I'm so glad we broke an ender into someone's house to figure that out.
Me too. Are you asking me or Seth?
just both of you. I
Oh,
just
okay.
like wanted to talk about it with somebody.
Oh, okay. I thought you just wanted to talk about it with the viewers.
Well, you can comment. The viewers can comment, but I wanted like an actual conversation about.
The concept of perspective versus reality.
Yeah, but not only that, but like, because I feel like how like with stressful times are right now, and it's like very easy to like get into like, oh, the world is chaos and garbage and all this horrible stuff is happening. Like, it's hard to, like, I feel like it's easy to get into that trap, which, you know, but like there is a lot of shitty stuff going on, but there's also good stuff going on too.
Yes.
I can't think of anything offhand, but I know that there is.
We have owls in the tree next to my house.
That's really cool.
That made me super happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening with the shadows right there.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is undecided.
This game supports ray tracing.
Yep.
Or maybe they are just pretending to land on an island like we pretended to land on the moon.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Jade.
because...
Jade, this isn't a thing about perspective.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying that because, like, one of the, like, arguments for a fake moon landing is because the shadows are all weird in the pictures. I'm not saying that we did it. I'm just joking.
I think you're supposed to slalom around.
Yeah, this is really hard, though. I don't understand this. Oh, no. You're supposed to go in between the barrels.
Oh, that's much easier.
Yeah.
You've got this, Daniel. I believe in you. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the you. Believe in the me that believes in you. That is the most depressing paddle noise I've ever heard. Oh my gosh.
So bad at this.
Wow.
Okay. No, yes, no. No, I do believe there's power in words. I think that's kind of part of what he was going with.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, yep, perpetuating an idea kind of does like curse you in a way into things. So I do believe that positive reinforcement through verbal reinforcement, that's not the right thing. verbal confirmation does work.
Affirmations.
What else was he? What else was he saying about the Or what else did you bring up about that thing? About curses and what else?
Oh, picking which window to look through the world or something. It was like he was using windows as the metaphors, but it's like basically like which perspective do you want to view the world in? And if you want to view the world as a shitty place, or do you want to like view the world as a good place? And you can do a brain exercise if you're having struggles to view the world as a good place, that you could just pretend that it is, even if it isn't. Even if you don't see it, just like pretend that it's like the most fucking awesome place ever.
Well, I don't. That's not the way I view it.
Maybe I interpreted it wrong, but it was like,
well, no, it's not. It's not right or wrong. It's just your interpretation.
yeah.
It said to the monument on that sign.
Yeah, I know. I didn't look around all the time, all the places, but.
Did I take the controller?
No, I'm good. I do think that there is just like choosing your perception actually does it does change your reality and arguably reality itself. So it's not
Lifter.
Oh my goodness. I did not get that. Thank you, Seth, for explaining the joke.
You're welcome.
I'm just kidding.
I looked up everything to figure it out.
Guys, I just googled this and it says lifta. Is somebody that lifts thing. But yeah, I think choosing your perspective, perception, kind of is like can result in brainwashing yourself in a good way, essentially.
I think you need a canoe.
Yeah, it can also result in brainwashing yourself in a bad way. Like if you just keep telling yourself that the world is shit, you're more likely to become like depressed, because that's more of what your perception will lean towards.
Well, and he was using it as like a way to break these negative he called them curses.
Right.
The negative thought patterns that just happen upon people.
Yeah, I don't...
Is it story time?
What?
Is it? Because if you don't have a story, I have a story. Do we want to make a story time?
No, maybe in a minute. Or yeah, definitely in a minute. I'm just gonna say... Oh wow, they rebuilt that sign really quickly.
Hit it again.
I don't want... No, I felt bad the first time. I don't want to do it again.
Doesn't matter.
Wasn't there another canoe on this island?
Nope. Not on this one.
Oh, that was a different island, wasn't it?
Yes, and now you can get all the canoes on all the islands because he gave you a paddle, and that's the only thing you were missing, Daniel. You just didn't have that paddle to seize that canoe.
True. Teach a man to fish, right?
There's no fish in this game.
Hey, there was. We had a completely underwater one. See, there's a fish right there. Did you see that?
Where? No.
Yep,
Nice.
exactly.
Nope. Everything you say is a lie.
That's true. Do you think the Lifta thing is the monument?
Yes, because it says to monument.
Oh.
And I said, this is our monument.
Well, it might be their monument to shame. I don't know.
What, picking up big rocks? That's a good monument.
Maybe.
What, and Cortez took all the really big rocks? The scoundrel.
Ooh. Where's that from?
Road to El Dorado.
That's right. That's right. We watched that a while back. That holds up. That's such a good movie.
Well, the thing that surprised me about it that I didn't know until much more recently is that the sound crew that did Road to El Dorado is the same one that did The Lion King.
Oh, that's cool. That makes a lot of sense too.
It does, but it's all. But also, like the soundtrack is such a different style.
Yeah.
Ah, looks like a bird.
It does look like a bird.
I better check for coordinates. I'm just kidding. Jump on the monument.
Do you think it's a landing pad?
It looks like a landing pad, but let's solve this monument first. Oh no.
Oh, they be switches in dem hills.
I think you got 3 of them wrong.
Yeah, some of them beep.
Yeah.
Okay, not that one. Not that one. Oh, they have patterns on the top.
Oh. Well, if I wasn't a golden labradoodle.
You're not?
No. I got better.
I got better.
Beep, did you hear it?
Ah.
Beep, did you hear it? Beep, did you hear it? Oh, man. Damn.
Well, do you hear it now? Damn it. Okay, so those middle 2.
Do we want to, like, try to solve it, or are we just, like, gonna run randomly?
It's trial and error.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Is there a solve? I don't know.
I'm assuming that all of these have a pretty easy solve, because they have so far.
Maybe.
Dum 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 dum.
Well, is it... What do you think it is? That was amazing. I landed on the one that I wasn't supposed to touch. Oh no, I'm stuck. Huh.
Thinking.
It is the same 2 every time, so it is a definite...
So, is it the order, or is it total?
Well, these 2 always beep. Oh.
It resets over time.
Huh.
Okay.
Trying to see if it's like maybe part of the monument on the floor.
Your dude looks tired.
Oh, he's just breathing heavily because he's out of shape
Oh, okay.
and diabetic.
Square is a shape,
And square is a shape.
and then ignore the corner. And then run that rest. Okay, that's all of them that did beep. Are we supposed to push the ones that do beep?
Maybe.
I am so good at these.
Seth, you're so genius, man.
We had to delete the last one, but I solved the last 9 of them in a row with my eyes closed.
You did. This is the end of the game.
Driving his bicycle backwards.
Seth beat the other 90%.
My story on perspective, if it's time for that now.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, there's a thing there. Looks like a dude running with lines. I think you need to run fast. Into that crack right there. Do you see it?
A dude running. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, run into that. Use your Pegasus boots.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Run fast, motherfucker!
Got it. So is that your story?
Yes. On perspective.
Like those look like boobs.
Thing on your left. Got a couple. Those just boxes. Grab those.
Seth, tell your story. I got it.
Sorry. I just get so distracted with puzzles. I love puzzles. Throw it.
Story.
Oh, that was the saddest little clatter.
It was. It was.
So, when I was in New Zealand last time, which was like a year ago, me and Sandra took a ferry to the island of Kapiti, which is off the western coast, and it's an island where they've completely redone it. Now there's only native species. There's no mammals. There's really nothing with teeth. There's just lots of birds and bugs and stuff. And they have to actually reteach a lot of the native birds what food is good and what to eat on their native island because they haven't been there for 100 years or so. And so you got this gal who has really big legs, who her job is to take these like 80-pound backpacks up and down this sheer volcanic mountainside to get to the different stations where she's supposed to start helping the birds retrain how to feed. And she does it like 3 times a day for like 9 weeks in a row.
Damn.
And she lives on this island.
Damn.
And it sounds awesome. But her whole thing, like, we were there and it was, when we got there, it was pouring rain. Just because it's a coastal town and the sea breeze came in and pouring rain. And she just looked at us and she's like, it's a good day for the fish. And it stopped raining while we were there and it got hot. And she's like, it's a good day for the birds now. But like that constant kind of like, even if it's not for you, having a positive perspective that today is good for somebody or good for something, I thought was really cool. But yeah, no, I thought about it. I was like, man, it'd be way cool to live on an island where everyone else has to get screened before they get in. And you just live there for a couple weeks delivering bird feed. But you have a parrot called a caca, which is funny because it's Spanish for poop. And they're like not shy at all. They will land on your table and steal your sandwich. And so you're told, because most of the kinds of variations on parrots, so they're highly intelligent, and they'll mimic your cell phone call, and they'll eat, and one of them takes rubber for its nest, and so it'll take your passport or the rubber off your tires. It just does. And so the caca is one of the parrots, and we have pictures of it landing on my head as it's trying to get to my sandwich. And we have pictures of it almost flying into Sandra's face.
What kind of screenings did you have to go through to go to the island?
Oh, the people who are in charge search your entire bag. They're looking for a couple species of ants and a couple species of, I want to say, skinks.
I don't know what that is.
Like a lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you have to get your boots and your clothes sprayed down before you go on to make sure you don't have any other parasites that'll be danger to any of the trees or any of the plants.
Dang.
It was really cool. But no, the island was absolutely beautiful. We loved it a lot. It was definitely worth going to.
I want to go there someday.
But you gotta you jump on a pontoon boat to get over there, and it's beautiful. And like from the top, you can actually see down and see the light and dark parts of the different landings and the different plants in the ocean because it's so clear, because it's in the channel between the island and the main island in New Zealand. And like if you get what's called a right whale, because that's the right whale to hunt back when they were hunting whales, you can actually see them go through the channel.
That's really cool.
It's really pretty, but it's a hard hike. It's very, very vertical.
Ew, no, never mind. I don't want to go there.
Well, go to New Zealand.
I do want to go to New Zealand.
Kapiti was, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I loved every second of it, but it is a volcanic island. Like, it's a volcano. So it's very steep, but it was unbelievable. But the point is that this gal who hauls an 80-pound pack everywhere for weeks at a time was always positive because she found something to be positive about, kind of picking her window.
Yeah.
That's my story. Jump in the canoe.
It's a good story.
When I got my palm read, he told me I need to travel.
You do need to travel, girl.
I know.
But you knew that already. You love
I already
travel.
knew that, yeah. But he said that there's lessons I need to learn from traveling, and he said wherever I'm drawn to, that's where I'm supposed to go. I said, okay. That's very vague.
Yeah, it's also just like positive reinforcement stuff.
But like, we have a hard time following enough as it is, so why would he have to give us anything else?
Hard time what?
We have a hard time enough being positive reinforcement half the time. So, do you have to give anybody better advice than that?
No, I mean just like a lot of
Fortune teller.
yeah, a lot of like fortune tellers and like people that do various like readings, like psychic type of stuff, will often try to tell people what they want to hear based on like their mannerisms, their appearance, various things like that, so they can kind of like speculate and be like, okay, well, you're gonna look like, you know, you're this age range, you're wearing this, you're doing blah blah blah. So they
I was wearing my elephant harem pants that day.
right. So, but to be fair, it's not like that's a completely
Foreign concept.
Yeah, it's not a completely foreign concept. I mean, there's definite like science behind it. You can tell a lot.
And I knew that going into
Yeah.
it. It was just for shits and giggles. It was actually for a party.
Right.
They like hired a palm reader to
Right,
come
no,
to the
yeah.
party.
I was just
do
saying
that?
for...
You can hire palm readers for parties?
Yeah, you can.
That's cool.
Wow.
No, I was just saying for the sake of anybody listening that maybe is like, no, that stuff's like, totally real, or like, is it,
I think
actual psychic stuff, or
there's
is it like
some real elements to it, like you were saying.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but
And I do
for people
think,
that are completely mysticized by it, be like, oh wow, that's like,
Yeah.
how did they know, and blah blah blah. It's like, no, there's a definite craft to it that people
and
use.
I do think
For
that
sure.
a lot of people follow patterns, and I think
Yes.
that you can determine stuff just by knowing human patterns or like watching people.
Right. And usually just by sitting down with somebody for a few minutes and just like carefully observing them, you can kind of like craft a kind of narrative that they want,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. I mean, that's a skill in its own, though, too.
Right. It's a lot like how professional gamblers carry themselves and check their opponents and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I do also think, like, a lot of times they do keep it vague enough to where lots of people could relate to it, but also specific enough to where a lot of people feel like it's directed to them. You know what I mean? That kind of like horoscopes a little bit. But yeah, no, you can. There's actually a local shop that's just like a mile away from here.
There's
And
2 of them, actually.
well, this one is like they turned a house into a shop, and like a residential house into a shop, and so it's just in the line with a bunch of houses.
I have
Daniel.
the exhibit.
And
Daniel,
Yeah.
Daniel, don't. Daniel,
What?
I know it's a fake museum and a fake game and you have awesome hair, but we still don't touch the exhibits.
but you can book a party with them, and they'll come to like your house and do like readings for everyone at your party.
Cool.
Yeah. Or you can like, because like the shop itself is really small, so it's hard to like bring a whole party there, but they'll come to you. Like you can book readers for your parties and stuff.
So the monument scroll was in that room, in the monument that I couldn't figure out what to do. But I couldn't move. I didn't see a solution for that room. And it might be based around a skill that we don't have yet. So I think maybe we're not supposed to be on this island yet.
Hey.
Unless, like, maybe we're supposed to canoe somewhere else, but...
Some of the other islands have canoe spots. Do you want to start checking them
They
out?
do, yeah. I don't see anywhere else to canoe to on this island.
Nope. It does not appear to be.
And, like, the draw distance is pretty good. You can see for a little while. Wait, there's a tiny thing. I'm gonna check over there first before we go. But,
Also, my therapist told me too that like a lot of times then what you hear, like the news pretty much only the news has a tendency to only show like the really negative stories, or you hear about like extreme outliers of things that happen, or just stuff like that.
Daniel, keep going. Can you go to another
like,
island?
Stupid
I don't
people.
think so. I'm just checking what this is
I
over here.
shouldn't say stupid people, because that's not nice, but like people, I don't know how it's nicely to say it, but like stupid people tend to be like the loudest, so they get like the megaphone a lot of times.
Or they go to Home Depot and buy megaphones.
Yeah.
I was told I was never allowed to get one. My mother said it would be a poor decision.
Yeah, I can see that. So like a lot of times, just from like what you hear.
Holy.
Whoa! You gotta invite. You're fucking Jonah, bitch.
So that's how they deal with you going too far.
I was wondering
They
about
just
the kill
eat
zones.
you.
I was wondering about that too. I've never seen that before. Of course, we haven't had a boat before, so... I mean, I imagine that's also what happens if you just, like, swim too far. But, like, swimming is so slow comparatively to the canoe. It's just like...
I only dog paddle.
Yeah, I don't want to go... I don't want to do that for long enough to get to the same distance. But yeah, it's, typically if you... I think typically if you want to get in a better mood, if you feel like you're in a funk, like, just, like...
Listen to Grand Funk Railroad. Just kidding.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could do that if that makes you happy, but, just, like...
If it doesn't, are you even human?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's just reiterating just, like, positive thoughts and just, like,
Yeah.
choosing to be positive will
Yeah.
eventually work, and you'll become more positive.
Yeah. I think that's, like, why they say, like, positive affirmations are helpful, or talking to yourself in the mirror is helpful, or, you know.
It can. Said we had 20. Oh, we have 37. Wow.
Yeah, pick up that last bad boy.
Hawaii.
I think
this one's based off of New Caledonia.
You may be right.
Don't talk to him. He looks like he runs that kind of pawn shop that you buy people's old engagement rings from. Oh wait, hold on, we're going for chill.
forget about it.
Wait, didn't he tell me before that he'll pay me 20 for 10?
Maybe his price changed.
Will he try to haggle with you? Oh, wow. He does.
Forget about it.
Wow, Daniel, don't do business with him. He's giving you less than 1-to-1 for diamonds to gold.
But I have no use for diamonds.
It doesn't matter, you'll find someone to sell them to. Now try that new island, I want to see what it looks like.
Okay.
I want to see if it'll look nice in my bathroom.
The island?
The whole thing. Don't tell me you need more time, tell me you want to go.
Oh, sorry, it's the first option.
Oh my
bad.
gosh.
Hawaii.
Away.
Oh, by the way, if you are Hawaiian, I'm not making fun of your
Pronunciation?
country, your
Country or
land,
pronunciation, otherwise.
homeland. Yeah.
But let's just say that this game is trying to base it off of it very obviously. Don't. Okay, cool. I thought it was a beehive, and I was like,
I want the
shit.
nuts.
Daniel, porta potties, go.
These nuts.
I want to grab these nuts.
Jade, you don't have those nuts. They were surgically removed.
Jade has a giant dick. It's lonely. Oh, there's a canoe.
Only the lonely.
Canoodles. Can I bring my nuts into the bathroom?
I hope people don't think that I'm trying to make fun of trans people when I make my dick jokes.
I don't think so.
Because that is not my intention. I just think it's funny. And I don't really have a good reason why I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. But I'm not trying to make fun of anybody.
I know, babe. I've never thought that before.
Okay, well, I just thought about it, and I, hope that it's not being taken that way.
No. It's just
Daniel.
a giant penis. People make penis jokes all the time.
Daniel,
What?
you're gonna learn to surf.
Is that what he's saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Grab the board.
You want to learn the latest tricks?
Oh,
Yeah. You fall on the board, every jump, gain more speed, and get better tricks. You want to hear more? Yeah. Go into the tube, an extra bonus. It's dangerous. You want to hear more? Don't repeat the same trick over and over. Try to master all of them for a big score. That's all, bro. Time to surf.
Surf's up, dude.
Well, how? Oh, wait. This guy said the person upstairs, right? You gotta register for the thing. Playmaster Surf.
The tourist beach is on the other side of the island.
I gotta wear shorts? Oh, we gotta go buy some board shorts.
I didn't know you could change your clothes.
Yeah, we did earlier.
Oh, yeah.
When we were shooting,
I forgot.
We were shooting ropes in the alternate universe where things didn't happen.
Daniel, that was temporary.
Most things... Oh, that's good.
That's a timer.
You're just saying that because it's ticking like a clock.
Fine, it's a pipe bomb, happy?
Yes.
Jeez.
Soup saps. Anybody say that? All the kids out there, do you guys say soup saps?
I've never heard that.
Is that a thing? Ice cream man. I'm the crazy ice maker. What?
Garlic and cookie ice cream.
You say buy drugs?
Yeah, because you're at an ice cream truck.
You buy drugs in an ice cream truck?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah. What kind of ice cream trucks did you have? Did you think they were just music trucks that drove around playing lovely tunes for the kids?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's what you get for growing up in Seattle.
Don't they do that? Don't they just sell ice cream? Or do all the ice cream trucks just sell drugs to kids around here?
Yeah, the second one. Also, you know how, like...
What? You guys got drugs from ice cream trucks as kids?
So, you know how, like...
You guys are lucky as hell.
You know how your ice cream truck would play annoying songs like... do 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 do.
No, my ice cream trucks were like, insane in the membrane.
Oh, well, our ice cream trucks were dum-da-dum-da-dum, drugs. Dum-da-dum-da-dum, drugs. Dum-da-dum-da-dum, drugs.
Drugs, to drugs. Drugs. Kids. Don't do drugs, kids.
I saw a meme where it was like, my parents used to tell me that ice cream trucks only played music when they were out of ice cream.
Good for you.
Shorts.
So, turns out that Kate's parents are guilty of that particular sin against humanity. Because until she was about 7 years old, they told her that it was just a music truck that drove around. And then when she was at her grandfather's house, he's like, come on, let's get ice cream. And so he took her out and got her ice cream. She's like, the music trucks have ice cream, Dad. He's like, yep. Certainly do.
Poor Kate.
Do ice cream trucks really sell drugs around here?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sure that... Actually, I did meet one person...
No, don't actually answer that question. I'm just fucking around.
I did meet a ice cream truck.
Everybody, we're done.
Now I'm truly your dad.
Daniel.
Sitting next to a random dude on the beach.
Daniel, get back on the chair. This is the epitome of gaming. Get back on the chair. This is why we can't have friends.
I'll tell you this story after
grab a surfboard.
stream.
Whoa, I bounced on that dude. Like, I used him as a springboard. I used his balls as a springboard. I told my cat not to do that the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the
She
timing.
has a bad habit of pushing off of you like it's a springboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Cool. Oh, is that how I'm supposed to... Could you find something tasty?
I think you're supposed to bring him fruit.
I think you're supposed to
nuts.
bring him a sleeping person.
These nuts.
These nuts.
I don't think he's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Soylent ice cream.
Jeffrey Dahmer, the people number.
See? Coconuts are perfect for my new... Seth.
Sorry.
It's okay. I thought it was funny.
I laughed.
Because, like, you guys told me to keep off of the super inappropriate jokes, and I tried, but that one just came out before I could stop it.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Is it because he was a terrible human being?
I don't know.
Oh, twins and the dad, and when you jump on the heads, because when you jump on the heads of twins, the dad lights up?
What? Oh, okay. I thought I was standing on nothing for a second. And I was like,
Yeah.
what
So hop up there real quick, because you got twins, which means there's a statue you jumped on over there, and you got to find the other statue.
Or this is the other statue.
Now this is the dad, according to the sign that you just read. Well, I just read it. You aid through.
Father of the twins.
Uh-huh. And the one that you jumped on was a smaller one, so that's probably one twin. So you probably have to hit both twins before the timer goes out.
But I haven't seen another small one yet.
Then I guess we're just fucked.
Unless this is not the same small one? Oh, that's the same small one from earlier.
Alright.
Oh, maybe I have to surf to the other one.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Also, there's supposed to be a third coconut. Oh, this one.
Daniel,
I've got
Daniel,
a
I saw
lovely
it.
bunch
Daniel.
of coconuts.
Daniel, turn around. There it is.
Oh. I thought that was just the stone penis.
Oops, there it is. Oops, there it is.
Oops. Hey.
That's enough coconuts.
Mille
grazie. Starting a new coconut ice cream right away. Mmm.
For some reason, I really want cucumber water.
But you don't usually like cucumber water.
Yes, I do.
When did this happen?
A couple of years ago?
Wow.
More than a couple of years
Are
ago?
you getting old?
Yeah.
What you reading, what you reading, what you reading, what you reading.
Because cucumber water is for old people. Us young people drink fruit punch?
Fruit punch?
Yeah, that thing all the kids like these days.
Of which I am
Kool-Aid?
one of them. Hashtag kids.
Hip kids. Mmm.
Now jump on the other twin's head.
Just
Go.
the tip.
I too enjoy jumping on twins' heads.
Yeah. Get it, daddy. Because that one's the dad.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. His sticky outie just popped up.
Hmm. Now I'm an Audi. I'm a BMW.
Oh, nope, that's an inappropriate joke to make in this place.
Wait, why?
Growing up, we had lots of inappropriate ways for the acronym of BMW.
Oh, well, all kids do that.
Yes, and I almost spoke like 3 of them in a row, but then I decided I shouldn't. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. I don't know what's going on, but it's cool.
Gotta get across the goop.
And if you jump on it... Oh, there's the door. Jump.
Is that a door?
It's a door if you believe it is.
That looks suspiciously like the other thing that you couldn't figure out. But this one's... Oh...
Hit X.
Sometimes it throws me off because I think this is a PlayStation game, so when it tells me to hit X, I want to hit the bottom button, but that's B.
Yep. Because, Daniel, on a PlayStation, it's not really an X.
It's a cross. And I'm a dead.
Oh, that was brutal. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, a little bit. Yup.
I was more ready for that.
Yeah. Fudge in my pants.
Daniel, you gotta do
Where
a
I
dash
keep
cancel.
my chocolate. But there is no such thing in this game.
Now you got a shield drop. Quick fall. If you would have picked the mage class at the beginning, we would have been fine.
These things are not in this game.
Well, then catch your Pikachu in the
That's still
Shadow
not this
Realm
game.
and we'll get through this. Oh,
Was it Yu-Gi-Oh that had the Shadow Realm?
it was.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, this is... Hit it again.
I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it did. Okay.
Look at how smart Seth is.
You didn't know it was gonna work?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I done.
Yes, I did.
Okay, stop it.
No.
Okay.
Dishes roll. Dishes suck. guys, it's like the twins, like the statue. You have to get both sides.
It's very Zelda of you.
Alright. Dun,
Oh no.
dun. Oh, so jump up and then across. Keep going.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Do it. Just do it. Jump and then jump again. And then ride that one until the other one starts swinging up, and then you can jump across. Well, don't do that.
I think I'm supposed to light up all the balls.
I light up balls.
Damn it. Called it.
And then rotate the camera around so you can see better.
Oh shit. Okay,
Okay.
don't touch them twice.
They are very sensitive balls. Alright. Jump back to the middle, I guess? Woo! We have to light them all up to get the door to open. So jump on the one next to you. Or that one.
I think that's how I'm supposed to do it.
Okay. Well, you still need the middle one to get the door to light up.
Oh. Ooh.
You barely made that.
Lucked the fuck out. It's so weird because they're like perfect spheres. So
But
it's
they're-
hard to tell like depth because they don't have any shadows on them.
But they're so grippable.
Oh geez.
Yep.
Yeah, gonna do it that way.
That was really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I planned it out a little bit ahead of time.
This game's a little bit weird because sometimes it seems like the platform in depth is like spot on, and sometimes it seems like it's really janky.
Oh no, it's exact as hell. It's really well made. Jade and I have gone through more of these puzzles in some of the previous episodes, and these are, in my opinion, the best parts of the game.
They're definitely the coolest, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know some people, but it also appeals to the people that are very much into games that emphasize exploration. So it really has a little bit of everything for everyone.
But like it's
It
hard.
doesn't have a farm.
Jump.
Does not. You're correct. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Well, don't jump on that one. I meant jump on the other one.
Well, I wanted the gold.
Didn't you? When I yelled jump, did you know exactly which one of the 6 rotating panels I was referring to?
Did know which one you're referring to, but
Oh, cool. Because it's harder to tell when you're watching the video than it is when you're actually sitting here to
Yes.
kind of see the jank.
yes.
And this one, I can't decide if it's almost too precise at times.
But it feels good. Oh shit. Okay, good. Oh fuck, I did it again. Damn it.
Oops, I did it again.
I fucked my backup dancer. And then I shaved my head. And now I play in Las Vegas all over.
Anymore.
Shit.
Oh really?
She had to take a long break.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yep.
So what do I do to this guy?
Jump on him.
Oops.
You went right in the middle. There we go.
Yeah. Wasn't sure if that would work or not, but... Do I just have to get to the other side, maybe? Nope, that did not work.
Well, he has a blue light yuppie on his head, so that's what I'm going off of.
Right.
Do you have to jump on the robot thing?
Maybe. Well, these things are usually a puzzle in themselves. So I'm not sure if that's...
I think that you can use the floating platforms to trap him. Because he doesn't appear to be able to cross the line once you make it, so I would say trap him and then try to jump on his head. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of... No, see, because he can reset them.
Kick his ass.
Well, I don't have any weapons, though. I just have my brain.
Drop some gray matter
Shit.
on this shit.
Ah, damn it. Oh, do you think maybe I need to hit him with the rotating thing?
I don't know. Go for it.
It sounds harder. Oh, whoops. My bad. Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
You forgot how that worked.
Well, momentarily, yes.
It happens to the best of us. You ever have one of those times when you're like pull up to an intersection and you suddenly forget how to drive for like 10 seconds? You
Oh,
probably
shit.
pointed at that red thing. So no, just me. I'm the only one who forgets at an intersection how to drive.
Huh? Oh, no. Yeah, that happens to me as well. I was just like trying to remember the physics, how they change when I'm carrying something. And it's, you can't jump much at all. So I still need the light.
Or do you?
Do I?
Drop it.
Well, that is spot on, so yeah, I don't think I do. Shit. No, not again.
Look, it's a hand. See it? It's a hand.
Yes.
Do you see it? Do you see the hand?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
It's like a left hand with a thumb on the side. Fingers. Right there.
No, I see the hand. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this.
You're trying to figure out the dimensions and curves of the balls.
Yeah.
Gotta jump on one to figure out how it all turns too.
Yeah, it's true. Also, depth is kind of difficult to judge sometimes.
What? Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, that's a fun one.
Oh, no. Fuck.
I'd like to say that I'm still very happy with how fluid the camera motion is and how much you can actually move the camera yourself.
Yes. It does lock sometimes, like I can't go any further that way.
Yes.
And I can't go any further that way.
Yes, but it makes sense not to go much further either because you hit the wall.
Yes. And I can't pan it up or down, just left and right.
Yeah, but it's enough, especially for this kind of puzzle.
Oh shit, I forgot which button was jump.
Because that was my biggest problem with like Mario 3D World, is that the camera's
Yes.
very, very locked, and a lot of the times it gets very
Yes.
difficult to figure out where you're going.
Is that Kitty Cat Mario?
That's
Yes.
Kitty Cat Mario. Where like just a simple camera pan like this would make a lot of that game easier to do.
Yeah. That's the main reason I didn't play the challenge levels on that game. But I did play the challenge levels on New Super Mario Bros. U. Because I just think isometric Mario is better. I think in platformers in general, I just don't really like 3D platformers very much. I'm gonna have to do this one first. Come on, why did he slip? He just like slipped off. See, he kind of like locks to the balls sometimes. And sometimes he doesn't. There we go. Yeah, I think people are way too excited for Super Mario 3D World. I think people that haven't played it are going to be disappointed. Because they're going to be like, oh man, it looks so good, and I wish Almost wish I bought a Wii U for that game, and they're gonna buy it day one. It'll probably be $60, and then they'll be like, "Man, this isn't very good." I'm like, "Yeah, I told you." Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I might be fucked.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Now what are you gonna do?
Shit.
Can you shimmy?
No.
Can you rotate? You should have double jumped. You could have made that.
Maybe. I didn't expect myself to clip through the thing, though. Note taken, I have to be standing on the thing when it unfurls.
And a close-ish one.
Didn't I single jump that last time?
I don't think so.
Really? I feel like I did. Oh, you're right. No, I didn't.
I think that if you're going from the higher one to a lower one, you might be able to single jump it.
Yes. Okay, so that is going to.
So do the one.
To that.
Do the one by the thing.
Yeah.
And then do the other one.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Right, because it's going to rotate over there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on! Like, he just, like, clips to the balls. Brought to you by Ball Clips.
Speaking of which, my Pinterest is having a very difficult time deciding what gender I am. And so sometimes I'll get ads where it's just like some chick and she's like, "Do you need to shave your balls? Get the lawnmower," which is the thing.
No, they're just paying to be on everything.
And then the next ad is like, "Do you need more alfalfa? Come to Cal Ranch store." And I was like, hell yeah. And then the next ad is like, "Do you get a smell in the down there every so often?" And I was like, this is definitely a female ad.
Well, maybe you have both. They don't know.
Yeah, but they're selling my information. They need to know. I feel like they're not doing their job.
Well, you can opt out of personalized ads, though, for the most part. Shit.
What if I'm utterly disappointed?
You know what?
You should be able to make that.
Yeah. Because I was on an explodey one the other time, and I didn't die.
Well, also, the hands unfurl, so it should be close enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks close enough.
Atta girl.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
No!
You slipped right through its fingers.
I did.
Yeah, just like
Sand in the...
Oh, I was going to go for Mulan reference.
Oh, I don't know what I was going with.
Yeah.
I was thinking like grains of sand through the fingers of time
Wow.
or something.
That's depressing.
I don't know.
Speaking of depressing, you guys ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey?
No.
That is a
so.
weird fucking movie.
I don't remember. We watched Heavy Metal recently.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember that much of it because it was right after my surgery. But I
Yeah, you
remember
were on a lot of pain drugs.
I remember I liked it.
Uh-huh.
That's all I remember about it.
I was like, oh, you want to watch a cool, trippy animation movie?
Yeah. Well, you're on a lot of,
Pain medication.
yeah, heavy pain medication.
You ever seen
Fuck.
You ever seen like short stories of Mark Twain?
No.
They have one where it's one of his semi-finished stories, and it's these like creepy-ass claymation kids, and they're like, yeah, da-da-da-da, we're having fun, and then this guy in a robe shows up, and he's like, hello, do you want to come with me, children? And they're like, who are you? And he's like, I am Satan. And you're like, holy shit, that went from 0 to 100 real quick.
We watched this weird cartoon called Over the Garden Wall.
I love Over the Garden Wall. How can you not love that show?
I didn't like the ending. I felt like the ending was a cop-out.
They ran out of... There was supposed to be more.
Yeah.
Mm,
They had it...
that's what it felt like, for
Yeah.
sure.
The writers had a lot more for that show.
Yeah.
But Space Odyssey, there's like talking robots, there's aliens that change evolution, there's like a weird scene at the end where he goes through a Stargate, he turns into a baby. Like, it's a weird fucking movie.
You know what was one of the weirdest fucking movies I've ever seen?
What?
Brazil.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Paprika?
No.
The luckiest spice in the world.
Oh, baby paprika.
Was that in the movie?
No, that was from some other dumb
It was
movie.
from Blue's Clues with baby paprika.
No, that's what Baby Paprika is from, but I want to say it's some...
No, Paprika is a trippy anime movie. It's kind of like those weird trippy moments in some Ghibli movies.
Oh, yeah.
Ghibli movies don't have
Like
trippy
the
moments.
surrealistic parts in
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away, they're just kind of like, whoa, what the fuck?
You ever
But
seen...
it's like the whole movie.
I want to watch it now.
That sounds like... Oh, shoot. The special effects used in Goemon were very much that way.
Bring the found monument core to Toa Monument and Tourist Island. Okay. I think these are just warp points because it landed me right here on the bird thing.
Yeah, it's probably a warp point then.
Yeah. I love how the construction guy shows up every time. And it's like, I'm getting tired of repairing the monuments. I wonder if all this is caused by the same person.
No. Nah, there was 3 of them. One of them was bald.
Probably teenagers.
One of them was bald. One of them had a bowl cut. And one of them had an afro. Heard they were Jewish. Did you get it?
Have you seen those guys at the park that, like...
Oh, the Three Stooges, yeah.
Yeah, but we were always grown up being told that they were all Jewish. I actually have no idea if they are.
They are.
Cool.
I mean, I don't know if their characters are, but the actors are.
Yeah, I never actually verified it myself. I just remember being told.
Oh, I'm supposed to do surfing.
You seen those guys at the parks that, like, put up a
Hell
tight rope
yeah.
and they jump on it like he was with that thing?
Slackline, yeah.
Yeah, slackline.
Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Okay. Surfer bra.
Okay.
Hey,
so,
dude,
like,
nice shorts.
why do you ask, Diddy?
That's just what it reminded me of, is those dudes at the park.
Cool. Are you getting painful hiccups, Diddy?
Yeah.
No.
I always get painful hiccups.
No. Positive
No, when things hurt, they hurt.
things. Yeah, but if you believe you don't have hiccups, then you won't have hiccups.
Oh, Sandra has another way of getting rid of them.
How?
Like a certain number of gulps, followed by a certain number of breaths, followed by a certain number of gulps.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes if I, like, can get my
Oh my
breathing
goodness, guys, it's
deep
California
enough,
games.
it'll take care of it.
But better.
Sometimes it just fucking hurts. But I never have hiccups that don't hurt. Like, every time I get the hiccups, they really hurt. And I don't know. Your
ass got blasted.
You were the only other person I know that gets painful hiccups.
Yeah, but I've been able to stop my hiccups from
I
happening.
know. But, yeah. So, if you also get painful hiccups, leave it in the comments below. I don't know why they're painful, they're just painful. But I've never not had painful hiccups.
Oh, you almost went over the top.
Yeah. I don't know anything about snowboarding or surfing.
Remember that, what was that Disney Channel movie where the surfer, like, becomes a snowboarder?
Oh, shit.
Something Tsunami, like Johnny Tsunami or something
Yeah.
like that.
Damn it.
Yeah, I think it was Johnny. It was something dumb like Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah.
Do you want me to surf, bro?
No, I want to
Surf's
do the
up,
surfing. I can't-
Cowabunga, dude.
Oh crap, he didn't give me tips that time. Okay, do any of the...
Okay, ready? Stop. You have a reverse, you have a drop, you have a 2 bride. 180, 365, 40, 720.
Oh, all the moves, yeah, but I'm wondering if there's anything else you do besides left and right, like if the buttons do anything.
I'm starting to get to the point where I need to go lay down.
Okay. Make sure to land on the front side, you fall on the board. With every jump you gain more speed. More speed lets you do better tricks. Go into the tube.
Mm-hmm. The curly part.
Be careful, it's dangerous.
So where the wave breaks. turns
Right.
into a tube.
Don't repeat the same trick over and over. Oh, that's all there is. Okay, cool. I was wondering if there was like some key stuff I was like missing or whatever. Yes, get a good score. Oh man, he was only going to give me tips once. Lame.
I know we spent like 2 weeks just watching TV and movies right after my surgery, but I really don't remember majority of it.
You went too far into the tube.
Okay. We said go into the tube for a
Like-
bonus. I wanted that bonus, man. But what about it?
She doesn't really remember most of it.
I don't really remember most of that 2 weeks after my surgery.
Oh. No, that's understandable. Ah, damn it.
And like Seth was telling me that he would ask me things or something, and then I would like give him an answer, but then I wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
And it's like one point we had one of our brothers was in town, and like Kate was in charge of texting that day, and so she has like a whole list of Jade like agreeing to times that our brother could come over and like when it was okay and checking make sure she was awake, and Jade doesn't remember any of it.
Okay.
It's just funny.
Yeah. Well, you know, usually if you're trying to make plans with somebody and they're sick and or on a lot of painkillers, you make plans with the caretaker.
Right.
Good point. But it was still funny.
Yeah.
And so Daniel, the more you go up in the air, the more airtime you get, and then the more tricks you can do. But the bigger the tricks, the higher the risk. Remember to stay
Yes.
safe out there. Wear knee pads, help pads, elmo pads, scuba gear, tank borders, and
Unless you're
jean
surfing,
shorts.
then don't do any of those.
Dude.
I've never seen a surfer wear a helmet before.
Me neither.
Or pads.
Me neither.
Whoa.
I've
See, sometimes you just
seen
launch really high.
Some have like the tie from their ankle onto the board. I've seen that sometimes.
Ah, there
And
we
I've
go.
seen some people wear wetsuits, but that's like about the extent of
Shit.
safety gear I've seen with surfers.
Yeah, well, especially if you're getting onto the bigger waves, you're going to want something attached to your board.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to lose it if you bail.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the little like anklet cuff
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's usually elastic and Velcro so that if it gets pulled too hard, it'll pull off anyway so you don't get ripped out with your board. But that's more to like not lose your board than for real safety.
Yeah, that's just all I've seen surfers wear. Surfing's hard.
I thought it was fun.
I would imagine like doing well at surfing was really hard, probably.
I only tried it once, and it was very difficult. But again, I only tried it once. So,
And
yeah.
we were pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't really live in an area that is like
By
we
the
have
ocean.
indoor surfing places, but it's not like surfing.
Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, we live in a landlocked part of Europe.
It's called Africa. Yeah.
And our most common animal is the Venezuelan.
Orangutan. Second only to the Brazilian cat dog. Oh, shit. Shit.
So, like, I know that people complain about our cartoons, but have you seen the ones that come out of, like, Rocco's Modern World and Cat Dog?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much crap in those cartoons.
Mm-hmm. It's been so long since I've seen either of those cartoons.
Don't watch them. They're ugly. They're horrible. They're just kind of bad.
Yeah. Weren't they both Nickelodeon cartoons?
Yes.
100%. And they have, like, scenes that kind of resemble anal sex a little too much. And they have scenes where, like, Rocco's doctor is Dr. Bendover.
That's pretty funny.
Like, there's a lot of sex stuff in there that people just don't realize. And I'm like,
I feel like the humor of like the 90s and early 2000s was dramatically different to like acceptable humor now.
yeah. But also, I feel like we had an era of just, like, ugly cartoons.
There
Like-
definitely was the
Like
era.
visually ugly, like, with the choices of color and everything.
Yeah, no, there definitely was.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you're getting lots of speed.
That's part of why I have such a hard time with like cancel culture. Is
With what?
cancel culture?
What do you mean?
It's like when people just like bring up people's pasts and then they like decide that they're gonna like try to boycott like certain things, companies, YouTubers, whatever, because of problematic things that they said like 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, we're lucky if we remember what we said yesterday.
I know, but that's what I mean is like, one, people change and grow all the time. Everybody says fucked up shit when they were young. Also, it kind of was the humor of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely was the humor of the time.
But
and
yeah.
so, I just, you know, it's hard for me to watch all these, so many YouTubers and other YouTubers, celebrities, whatever.
It's hard to watch my YouTubers.
And like they get ragged on for, you know, offensive shit they said, like back in the 90s, early 2000s, whatever. But it's like if you like looked at the media of the time, like the acceptable media of the time, like that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that it's good or bad, but that's just, you know, that's just was the humor of the time.
Anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like we've been going back and watching.
But like even like King of the Hill, the color palette was kind of ugly.
Oh yeah.
It's like that poop vomit flavor.
Yeah, or like Rugrats.
Ed, Edd and Eddy. Just like for like like about a decade there, we just had ugly looking cartoons.
Yeah, there was a lot of really like Courage.
Yeah, where it's just like a weird mix of vomit and poop.
Or Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis. Fire, cool, fire.
But also, we've been watching through 1970s Saturday Night Live. And we've watched through old Monty Python Flying Circus. And there definitely is like a very...
And then go back through the tube and see if we can get it back
like,
up to times 10.
They have a style of humor that was just that time.
Shit.
You know.
Should have curved the other way.
No worries. Are we still recording? We're still
recording. We are.
recording.
Yeah. I was hoping to get this thing like finished before the end of the thing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It was only a couple hundred points off last time.
Deal.
But anyways,
yeah.
I was really into what you guys were talking about too, so I didn't want it to like, you know, I didn't want to cut you off, you know.
Do you agree about the ugly cartoons?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I think part of it is that cartoons have proven to be more of a business model that's like viable than it used to be in the early 90s and late 90s.
This is very true.
So I think like nowadays they just get higher production values.
This is true.
But also at the same time, I feel like there was almost a like theme to it.
Yes.
Because I feel like the superhero cartoons had a certain palette combinations that they would use.
Yeah.
And the kids' cartoons had a certain palette combinations.
Yeah.
And so I almost feel like they were trying to keep it in a color scheme almost.
And I feel like the adult cartoons had their own color palette too.
Did it?
Because like the superhero movies were like kind of the muted colors and the blues and the grays. And then the kids' ones were these ugly, bright vomit colors. And then the adult ones were something. So I feel like it's almost like that way you can look at a cartoon, not know what it's about, and still know if it's okay for kids. Being objective.
Yeah.
Objectively okay for kids.
Yeah. I don't know.
No shirt, no service.
They're definitely...
Oh, I have to put my normal clothes on.
What?
Because Superman was never not okay to watch. He's Superman.
Yeah. I mean, if you go back through like any franchise that has been around for a long time, you'll find stuff that nowadays would not be considered appropriate for kids.
No. Flintstones.
No, that was highly inappropriate.
Very,
Yeah, I know.
Very
The first episode,
inappropriate.
they had a Nazi joke and not
They had a lot of
the most gender equality.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Stuff.
misogyny in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred was kind of a sexist
Yeah.
douchebag.
And like, if you go through Looney Tunes enough, or go through
No. Looney Tunes actually made
Openly
shorts.
racist jokes.
Well, yes, but they also made specifically shorts pointed for U.S. soldiers that are extremely anti-Nazi.
yeah,
Like propaganda reels, which are actually really well done, but like still kind of super offensive.
yeah, I've seen some of them. Or like even Disney has those.
No, Disney never had that. They only have Song of the South, and
Yeah,
and that one Melody Time.
we used to love that movie.
Except for the ice skating one. I never liked the ice skating one. It gave me a bad feeling in my stomach.
Oh, I don't really remember the ice skating one.
Same with the Pecos pill. Because like I don't know if this is the way for everyone, but for when I was a kid, like I couldn't understand what was going on a lot of the time, but you could like feel it in your stomach if it was bad.
Yeah.
That's true. I had that.
Okay, cool. It's not just me.
Oh.
Run into it. No, you gotta get a running start.
Well, I was trying to not fall off the... there we go. Do you think this is one of the monument scrolls?
Grab it. Break
But
it.
I also think it's interesting that people
Seth
Well-
was right. Wow.
will like
Again.
pick and choose whatever companies or people that they want to
Shit.
like go through their past and dig up and like pick apart, but they don't do it. But then other companies like just don't get acknowledged for like the shitty stuff that happened.
We're gonna move off of this topic
Okay,
Good idea.
good idea.
because this is the chill episode,
Yeah.
and talking about ugly ass cartoons is pretty chill. But we're gonna try to avoid getting too topical.
Yeah, I was just like
Yeah, that would fall under
Yeah.
politics, which is one of the two things we don't talk about on this show.
yeah, good idea.
What's the other thing we don't talk about?
Religion.
Religion?
Does it have to be current religion? Because, like, what if I really just want to discuss Mesopotamia?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's more mythology at this point.
Yeah.
Fair point.
But yeah, we're going to go, guys, because it's been a very long episode, but it's been nice chilling with you. And it actually really has. I thought this was a fantastic episode. And that's not just me going like, oh man, I love my own shit. It's so good.
I surfed so goodly. Oh, speaking of old
Kicked its
mythology,
ass.
we found a huge chart of just like a ton of the old mythologies that you don't usually get to see, and one of them is just a guy on fire, and Kate's staring at it. She's like, I don't know what they're a god of, but I'm relating to this really heavily. All right, that's it.
I thought, thank you, Seth. That was really good. But yeah, thank you for being here, Seth. Thank you for being here, Jade. I had very good time with you guys on this one.
It was fun.
And I swear we will eventually beat this game that you can beat in 2 hours. And yeah, I feel bad we've spent like 5 hours in this series so far. But it's okay. It'll happen eventually. And we'll see you guys eventually on the next episode, whenever that happens eventually. Yep, that's all. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
There's a lot of eventuals.
A lot of eventual.